they need the roadmap. They need the practical, everyday, how do I teach this? I have many years experience teaching of all different levels. And so going into a pre-K class, I felt confident, but I always feel like I want to have new tools, a different way to approach, because the beauty of teaching is that every day is different. I can't even say every year is different. Every day is different. And the children have so much, they're like sponges. And so when you have the right tools, you just start seeing lights turn on and these aha moments happening all the time. And so I was interested to see the approach that the Reading Roadmap presented. And it was aligning with more and more of what I was seeing, in a sense, where the rubber meets the road when you teach the alphabet, is that for them to learn to read, they don't need to know the sound, the name of the letter. They need to know the sound of the letter. And so what's beautiful is that even now in pre-K, where I have 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds, some of them are at the cusp of wanting to learn to read. And so we can take those sounds and actually put the sounds together to empower them to say, you can read. I am one of those that doesn't want to throw phonics out with whole language, go whole language totally or go phonics totally. I feel like it's a blend of both. And so it was nice to be able to see those tools in the Reading Roadmap and in the steps that we saw in going through how you learn to read. I think the biggest and the one that I have used almost daily is the alphabet song with the sounds of the letters. And now as the children were going into the end of the first semester, it's a year-round school, and so I started with them in July. But they learn so quickly, and they'll see O, and they'll say, oh, and octopus, and they'll know that that's the sound of the letter. And so that has been amazing to see how it has empowered them to be able to recognize letters and the sound of the letter. And the song that Reading Roadmap teaches, it says the name of the letter, gives the sound of the letter, and then gives a physical motion. And having all three of those together is what makes it stick like glue in the minds of the little ones. The Reading Roadmap is something that is valuable to, at least in my perspective, to take over and over and over again. Because when you do something like that, then you take different nuggets each time, and you're able to choose something. Okay, I know that I can apply this now, so this is what I'm going to do. I will be teaching first grade next year, so I would love to do the Reading Roadmap again to be able to look at more of the upper level skills of teaching reading as opposed to the emergent skills. And so I feel like the Reading Roadmap presented both and could be valuable for preschool. Well, depending on I was at an academic preschool prior to teaching pre-K, so I could have used the alphabet song with these students that were 3, turning 4. The other tool that Reading Roadmap offered that I loved, I tried it, the kids loved it, and that is singing their names. And so doing the name a day with the child and celebrating their name and the syllables in their name, and then doing the song with their name. I loved that. I was able to do that a few times with very positive results. For colleagues that are in preschool through second grade, I would strongly, strongly recommend it, especially for young teachers that have no idea of the steps to teach reading. I think one of the things that the Reading Roadmap provided was a sequence that you needed to follow. They need the roadmap. They need the practical, everyday, how do I teach this?